funny how I can spawn big things in all tiny. Scout just no equipping into the toilet. It's just the scout's with a good sniper. I love the health throw. Scout. I can't see shit. See what's happening to Scout there. What the fuck is this? It's a torture. Ah. The spine spawn. Brilliant. Brilliant. I just got killed by an AFK. Brilliant. Inefficient, but you can technically shoot through that. It's fucking chaotic. I was wondering where my achievement island went. I crafted that of it. Damn it. Oh fuck. What does say? I should kill someone. The face moving is so good. What's going on here? Well, I knew a shower enthusiast called Shampoo. Shampoo? Exactly. That almost killed me. Jesus. I swallowed piss. Oh, fuck me. But they'll be so confused when they realise I can't fit through them. You see the health bar mark for death bar there? Really? Fuck's sake. Yes. Holding the water, now swing, just losing. Poor. Jesus Christ. What the hell? They actually made the cocktail event from Ghost Dive out and a web event for Genshin. It's really bizarre. Jesus, these hiding spots are stupidly good. Started the first episode of the Fallout series, TV series. It's actually quite good. I'm a bit surprised actually. Another big worry of all the Kino is that if you wish for that Barrow icon might be even better. It's just kind of like, what's the point? And that sort of thing. It's also the power icon is going to be like damage based. I don't know. Well, there's really been some really shit world quests, like you can't even find them. Makes no sense.
Amazing camarade.
About this bit. It's got full power on there. That's what third degree power. When back in VR, but it took a while because of the fucking cable. So I was using a cheap, apparently USB 2 cable, even though it was advertised USB 3. And that wasn't working, so I got a proper link cable. I don't know if it's working, I have to wait and see. It was lagging on the fucking home screen for some reason. So I mean, and also I will play in Metal Singer VR. That looks interesting. I mean to play a shooter on this. To be interesting. Look at that. So this is Shaboni. What the hell is this? It looks like a fucking wasteland down there. With the cars. There's all the glitchy models. Oh. Right. I don't know what this isn't rendered. What that is, and well there's a floating thing. It's quite entertaining. Quite interesting. Wow. Jesus Christ. That's Manhattan. It's a bit fucking surreal, I think. Las Vegas. Bigger than I thought, actually. Jesus. Aha. I think this is the Las Vegas Strip. Jesus. I just realised this looks like a pretty good paper mache. That's what these remind me of. Been in the future of magic. What? Who's that? I just found a sex shop or something. Just a bunch of floating things. Hard Rock Cafe. Seems like my kind of place. The strip goes on forever until it gets here. Pretty impressive what I found actually. Quite surprised. I wasn't expecting much, but I did find a lot. Oh, that's Greece. I didn't know it was split up by islands. I knew it had islands, but that much? Jesus. Fun fact, I actually wanted to visit Santorini, Greece in person, but obviously I don't have money and probably never can do it. I really like the aesthetic of the place, and it's thanks to Overwatch that I found it. Like, not this bit, but the bits around the edges, which are fucking gorgeous. Yeah, it's like more like this bit. It's not the bit I was looking for, I don't think, but it's still really nice. Other than the black void there, what the fuck? There's just so much interesting architecture. Look at the way it just wraps around as well. Well, I've never seen this bit before. It's quite nice. Wow. the hell are these things? Oh, and brothers, of course. I'm not actually sure where they get the money shots from, on like the images I've seen in this place. It's quite nice though. This actually looks like what it would be. It's actually better than the money shots in my opinion. It's better looking overall. You've got more nature in it. But this bit looks really good. This place is quite fancy. Oh, this isn't Street View, I'm just floating in the fucking air. Jesus. Random dog. That's kind of cute. I think my last one to go to was on random places as a up in my hometown, so I'll do that privately. Just curious to see. I'll probably do the tools next. Yeah. This is quite interesting. My hometown was. I'm surprised to see it from up above. I've heard good things about this game, so I figured I'll give it a try. Hopefully the audio is good. I can't actually see it for some reason. I don't want to scroll down. Yeah, and Rubicon's an okay drink. I'm cool, I've heard of him. I was wondering why there's an anti-cheat. It's multiplayer, okay. Because they say it's just until it's barely visible, but whenever I play games with this, with like dark areas, it's always like really hard to see. I find these a bit stupid to be honest. Really, you should say like until you see it like grey or something. Like, there needs to be a metric for it, like a mid-grey. Like this is not even mid-grey, but yeah. What's a good pilot name? Everyone probably puts in Maverick because of fucking Top Gun. I don't want to. Actually, I think I know a good name because other than the StarCraft 2 playthrough, never played the games. I can't really play them. I don't really understand how to play them. I really like Tychus in StarCraft 2. It was always interesting. I always had good lines as well. About damn time. Interesting start. Performance isn't good so far. I need to turn it down or something. I don't know why it's lagging. I'm the borderless window, but I'll put it in full screen anyway. That's better, but still not perfect. I don't know why games struggle on the RTX 2070. It's really weird. The movement on it is quite interesting.
Time to fly, 621.
Already a really interesting looking place.
Get our hands on Rubicon.
I smell a boss fight. Pretty interesting fight. I really like the movement in this game so far.
Humanity would inevitably return to stoke the fire.
Okay then. This is interesting. Why is it so laggy then? I think I'm gonna make like a trans themed colour set. I did a bit more flushed out trans colours because I feel like for the game's saying, having bright neon fucking colours just doesn't make sense. You know, with like nice, I just think this might be better. Well, this is okay. Oh wow, this is actually really interesting. You customise the fucking thing. Try a vape maneuver that. This is going to be interesting. This might be the most brutal 411 that I've ever been. It's no bosses, but it's just a lot of enemies.
A bitter pill to swallow.
There is no escape.
That tip actually really works when I went to lose. If you stand over there, it brings them together. Who the fuck designed this? Why is it not taking any damage from the Electro? I don't even generate particles from that. Like, what the fuck? This is just really bad design. It's one of the worst I've ever seen, actually. I seem to have had some rude interruptions on Steam. I got a positive comment from someone once, and like anyone would, they wouldn't really think to check their profile. And it turns out the reason they had to be was because there was a scammer. A phishing link cunt, which for some reason still think works, but then later on, one of my older friends turned out to be using a phishing link on me. So it's weird, I don't know what's happened there. It's worrying, and this bot's great. Hell. What was that? What did I get doinked? The entire enemy team is just snipers. Fucking brilliant. I didn't make a count of that. Little picking heavy now. This is brilliant. I'm so gonna win this. Wait, what? Two soldiers are trying to get up here.
This is a notification from All Might, the mercenary support system.
She said All Might. Like what? This suddenly become My Hero Academia.
Mercenary activity.
Go dual gun mode. Brilliant. Interesting that just like a mercenary for horror. It's kind of an interesting aspect of the game. That was quick. I'm pretty sure it's Spice Cheater because I saw him backstab someone who he didn't know was there. It's really weird.
Our control point is being captured.
Dominating both these spies like a girl. I'm kind of looking forward to a Final Fantasy 14 again. Also, this game just frustrates me at times. It'd just be good to be in a game where you can't be frustrated. I'll tag this on to the random moments, and you can skip this obviously because the next video if you're not interested, but just sort of continuing from that, even like extending, what the fuck. That is extending, yeah. Sort of talking about why I'm sort of moving to Final Fantasy 14 is because I'm just fed off of TF2 and I'll go through the things now. I just finished watching the video by Zesty Jesus about how many bots are actually in game, and it's apparently about 70%. Not in-game bots to be clear, it's trading bots mostly, but in-game bots still make a portion of that and actually are part of the player base number actually, to be honest. And I think the estimate was like every 1 in 8 players is a bot, which actually seems accurate now because, you know, almost every single game I played today, there was like 1 or 2 bots in every game. There's actually 3 of them in one of the matches, and all of them actually left in one of them. But yeah, it's really sad to see. And as I said, it ties into the spending money part. This is why the game's a problem, and I think as long as you take your wallet elsewhere, it's going to be more beneficial, and I think I also need to do that. And I'm going to keep my inventory as is. I don't think I'll change it. It'll just be there as a memento, and yeah, memento of at least the good times. I think SSGs is absolutely right. You just need to stop paying for it, because then only then Valve will address it. They notice that their moneymaker is suddenly broke or something. Just whether how many players will do that, I do not know. It's quite concerning, and actually, I'm not opposed to like a bot that actually stands idle and spawn and sends these YouTube links. Chat, although it could be a bit dangerous, but I don't know, like maybe say look up Sassy Jesus. And yeah, that would get players to look, I think. Something like that is good. Like, I think to sort of counter the boycott, the bots even, and not counter the boycott, just counter the bots. You need to have bots that spam these videos, if that makes sense. Just a harmless bot. So yeah. The next thing is the community is still toxic, to be honest. I haven't seen as much profanity, like the really edgy stuff, in the last few weeks, but they're still there, and it's quite sad. I've seen an influx of like LGBTQ plus players, like in the profiles at least. I've seen a few trans players and also a few gay porn fucking objectors. It's quite pleasant, but you know, it's just still toxic, and I think even then, the people we wouldn't expect would be toxic are actually toxic. So that is like the LGBTQ plus people, unfortunately, as well. Like, we're not exempt just because we're a minority. There's still issues among them and all that. Next thing is feeling burnt out. I think this is the main reason, actually, more so than the botting situation. I'm just not enjoying the game as much again, and I think even if I struggle to play it again when I go back to it, it's still probably better to not play it. I've lost my track. Lost track even. Yeah, I will suck if I go back to it after a long break. There's so many different ways to play the game. That's one of the problems, though. That's one of the reasons I think it's got such a stable player base. It's because the gameplay is interesting. It's so mechanically driven that players just can't find reasons to be bored with it. And even then, it's still like fun to do friendly things and stuff. Like even earlier, like as you see in the video, had a match of just class balls. Well, one team was a class ball and the other was like whatever. That was quite fun. All those needs to happen. I think the even bigger kicker really in this state, because I didn't even realise how many bots were in the game, and especially in that summer update as SD pointed out. Was it summer or Christmas? It's one of them. But that scares the shit out of me, to be honest, because to me that means there's an increased chance of a vulnerability in the game. And it just leads to a saying that I remembered about it. I think, I can't remember if I learned this in college, because I took IT in college. Basically the code and cybersecurity way of looking at things is it's a question of when, not if, because one day someone can hack the item servers, another day someone can hack your account just by you going to the main menu of this game. And even to an extent, you might even be able to just access Steam. Like, again, there's vulnerabilities everywhere, but the point is, it's still dangerous, and with a game this old, it's worrying. Even though 64-bit is out, I don't think that means it's fully exempt. As far as I know, it's still got a lot of the same, source code and stuff. It's not changing too much. That's why I think it's a danger. I also just don't want to be part of the economy either. I think players need to learn to be satisfied with what they got anyway, and like, for example, unusual hats don't always make sense. Like, unless you're seeing them, it doesn't make sense. They have a pay-to-win value because it makes players intimidated, but that's really something that should have been addressed. Like, as soon as they introduce them, like, look at the players sort of interacting with them. But I think even back then, it just seems like they didn't care that much. Because I could kind of see that adding something like this is a bad idea if it causes this sort of pay-to-win sort of thing to happen. So it's just interesting. I sort of close with this on the TF2 stuff. I've experienced more neglect in TF2 than I have my mental health, and the UK's healthcare system is broken. Anyway, subscribe for more. I'll see you in Final Fantasy 14. I'll see Armored Core. I'll see Kenshin and Honkai when they have updates and stuff.